Well, that was an interesting run, and I say run, I'm actually at the gym. The weather's turned. Our nice sunny early February has vanished and been replaced by slightly cold weather. Still a bit warm for the time of year, but the rain is here, and after the illness I thought no chance am I going out in that. So I've come up to the gym now. Just for the record, I hate the treadmill. I hate it with a passion, but sometimes it's just got to be done. If it's the only way to get a run in, and bearing in mind what I said in the last video, that I don't have a long run planned between now and race day on the 17th. They're all the most I'm going is 5 miles, which is sort of today's run. I had no choice today. I'd got to get up here and I'd got to get something done. With that said, I have done intervals on that treadmill. So every 5 minutes I've gone from, and it works in kilometres, so you'll have to do the relevant translation if you want in your head. I've been going from 5-minute kilometres to 4 minute 17 kilometres, and I've been switching that every 5 minutes, which has given me a total run time for 5 miles of 37 minutes and 23 seconds now. That's quite quick, and I don't think at the minute I could possibly hit that on the road. I'm probably maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes slower than that on the road, but it is what it is. You utilise the tools available to you at the time, and that's what it's come out at. And it's given me the opportunity not to do something different other than a straight run. You know, to get a little bit of interval speed training is a good thing, and hopefully with it being quite close to race day, that'll help. So yeah, it's gone well. Right, so I'll head home, get something to eat. It's pancake day, so I'm definitely having some pancakes. I'm going to make them fit in with my calories and my macros, and that might mean that I have to eat fruit with them. Well, I've not tried fruit with them before. Why not? There's always a first time for everything. So I'm thinking maybe I've got some bananas at home and maybe some strawberries. That sounds good. So we'll go for that, and I'll speak to you later on in the week. See you soon. Me again. I'm gonna have to start this one with an apology. This is the following week. I did train last week. I stuck to everything, but I'm now officially 40 years old. That happened on Saturday. We're on Monday right now, just to give you some idea of where we are. So with regards to the video, I didn't really get another chance to film anything. I thought the little bit that you've just watched, I thought that was a bit pointless just putting that on as a standalone video. So I thought, well, I'll amalgamate it into a 2 week. Why not? So what have I been doing? I've literally just done deadlift in the gym, along with the accessory movements. Deadlift for 5 reps of 10, 65 kilos. So that's going up nicely now. I've been looking into what I'm going to do after this 12-week period is now, because I've got, including this week, I've only got 2 weeks left of this program. Then I've got 1 deload week, and I was going to rerun this program, but I'm quite liking the power element lift, or the power lifting element. Year older, still can't talk. I'm quite liking the powerlifting element of the training, so I've started to put together a second 12-week plan, based around 1 day of deadlift plus accessories, 1 day of bench plus accessories, and 1 day of squat plus accessories. Now, I don't know whether that's the best way to go, and it's still full body. When I say accessories, it's still full body. I don't know whether that's the best way to go, or whether I do a bench day and an upper body accessory movement, a deadlift day and back and lower body accessory movements, and then the squat day and lower body accessory movements. I don't know whether to go down that route. I quite like full body training, so I'm thinking I might stick with that. So that's where I'm at the moment. I've also been looking into there's a guy called Steve Shaw, who advocates, and I don't quite know whether it's his system or whether it's something he's developed, or whether it's just a system that he likes. It's the rep goal system. Rather than doing, so for me, rather than doing 5 sets of 10, I would aim to do 50 reps over 5 sets, pushing, in his own words, in Steve's words, pushing every set to the max, but not to failure. So I quite like the idea of switching to that as well, and I think I'll definitely switch to that with regards to the main 3 power lifts. I don't know whether it's something I can mix and match. I don't know whether that would work, but we'll see. So that's where I'm at right now. 40 years young and still planning on pushing forwards, you know. I'm sure my body can take it. If it can't, I'm sure I'll find out quick enough. So oh yeah, I've decided that tomorrow's 5-mile run. I didn't run last weekend because there was far too much food and far too much beer going on, and nobody needs that. So I've changed tomorrow's 5-mile run to a 6-mile run. Now the weather might be against me again, looking at what's coming, so I may be back up here tomorrow doing 10k on a treadmill. But if that's what I've got to do, that's what I'll do. Hopefully the weather will give me an hour's worth of grace and I'll be able to get out on the road, but we'll soon see. So what I'll do is I'll talk to you tomorrow whether I'm here or whether I actually manage to get out. So I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, we're outside. The rain gave me a break, thank fuck for that. Right, I'm going to make this quick because the other 2 sections were quite long, and I'm slightly wary that YouTube may only allow me to upload 10 minutes worth of video. I'm sure I've read that somewhere, but never mind. So I'll put last Saturday's weight and body fat on screen now, just so we've got consistency. If I remember correctly, weight was about the same, body fat was I think it was an all-time low, all new low, lower than it has been anyway. Right, onto the run very quickly. There's only one way to describe that run. It's flipping hilly and painful, but 808 or 809s, and I didn't design this route. Did I design this route? I suppose I did, but you know, I didn't pick this route for speed. I picked it because the run I'm doing on Saturday is in Shrewsbury, and I have a sneaky suspicion there's going to be a fair bit of hills, or a fair few hills, and not necessarily little ones either. So what I'll do is I'll drop the elevation graph. Excuse me. I'll drop the elevation graph on screen so you can have a look where I've just been. I think the best part, the first 2 miles, is fairly uphill, working from memory, and I think there's another couple of good hills in there, and the last 1.5 miles-ish is down and flat, which is quite nice. So there's a very good chance that this will be the end of this video. If it's not, and excuse me for the wind, it's not me. If it's not, I'll get some footage for Sunday tagged on to the end of this. If it is, then I will see Sunday, and I might just do Sunday as one video. So, catch you soon.